value will go down, that I couldn't keep my commitment. But that is not the correct thing. It will only create value for yourself. And the other people will respect you for that and they will appreciate it. It also helps them to plan better. That is integrity, keeping your word. Even if you are not able to deliver, just go and tell them that I'm sorry, it is not practically possible, I didn't realize this, I cannot deliver this. But still the other party will respect it. I think integrity is one of the values which you should hold very high in your life, in your career and your personal life. When people tell things to you, it may be from their perspectives, which are derived from his or their personal experiences. What I'm telling you is what I think is relevant in your career today and tomorrow. Second is being thankful. Gratitude is one of the qualities which keeps you high above others. Be thankful for everything you have received. You have received, on a day-to-day basis, you receive so many things from others. Be it sometimes it will be your friends, it will be your family, your colleagues, or anyone, even your neighbors or the person sitting next to you, or it may be the service from some other place. Always appreciate it. It will help you to appreciate good things about yourself. When we do that open-heartedly, it opens your minds and create a very positive attitude. And it will instantly create a goodwill in others. The other person immediately becomes your well-wisher. That helps a lot. It helps to foster relationships. Just give a smile and say thank you, and you can instantly see that it changes your life. So gratitude is another thing which you should possess to hold your values in life and to even to create goodwill. And that's what we need. So everybody will, or all those people whom you thank, they will always wish good for you and help you whenever you want. And continuous learning. We learn a lot of things from the moment we are born till the moment we breathe last. We learn to walk, we learn to eat, we learn a lot of things, right? Even every day we are learning a lot of things. When I talk to a person, I am learning many new things from them. It happens every day. When learning stops, progress stops. If you want to grow, you have to keep learning. How many of you have smartphones? Most of you, right? All are using WhatsApp, everything, Facebook, Twitter, lot of things. And how often do you get software updates for your Android phone? Very often, right? I think recently the frequency has increased. The update frequency has increased. What does it mean? What does it mean? It means that
some are white, all would become white. नाम गुम जाएगा, चेहरा ही बदल जाएगा, मेरी आवाज ही पहचान है, घर याद रहे. I would have heard this song long back, believe me. But I realized the meaning of the song a year or two back. नाम गुम जाएगा, चेहरा ही बदल जाएगा, मेरी आवाज ही पहचान है, घर याद रहे. I am a sound. My breath is a sound. This world is a sound. Are you with me? Every time and Vak is from where the word in Hindi, Vak, Patuta. You know, you've heard of this word. You all would have done that exercise, Vakyum mein prayog karo. So where does that word coming from? That word is coming from Vak. Vak is a goddess of speech. Vak is a goddess of creation. Your speech and my speech is a creation. Every time when we speak, create, are we responsible towards it? Is the question which I want to raise. Are we responsible towards it? And all words in English where you have co. So I was reflecting when she was talking about confidence. There is a word consciousness. Nothing new about this word, consciousness. Are you with me? Yes. Consciousness is mine, but is through others. My consciousness is mine, but it is through others. What does it mean? It means that look, me and you are related. It means that you make a difference to me and I make a difference to you. The entire education system tries to divide things. And I'm sure if engineers are sitting here, somebody would be mechanical, somebody would be IT, somebody would be metallurgy, somebody would be electronics and communication.
And various IT industries. I thought let us share my thoughts and ideas. So today's theme was, ma'am was asking what is your, I have asked her what is your theme. This is that building and making the your own brand. Well, of course, it's a very relevant topic, and this is close to my heart. But I would like to link this particular topic to some other topic, which is the sustainability through innovation. Why I have selected this topic? Because these all young people, those are taking studies here, they will be passing out after few months, few years. They will be going to the corporate world. Being I am from the manufacturing industry throughout of my career, I have understood what is the major challenges for the youngsters when they go in the industry and how they perform, how they have to sustain their own things. So I thought let us share these particular things. Dear friends, as we all know, we all are living in the 21st century. We are living in such a high technological world. Every day technology is changing. Whatever the inventions, when it takes the stage of the commercialization, which we call the innovation, by the time they try to establish their brand or manufacturing setup, for the same generation, these particular products become obsolete. So you can understand what is the challenges with the young generation, how to sustain in the such a high-tech competitive world, and how to deliver. So this is a great challenge for all of us. We have to understand when you go to any industry and when you start thinking to contribute, you are trying to prove yourself. But how this thing will be proved? First of all, you have to understand the mindset of the organizations, and these particular things relates with the changes. So there is a unwritten law. What I understand, you will not find any in the Google or dictionary. There is an unwritten law of the change, and which I have bifurcated into 4 divisions. So first law, next slide. So what is the law of change? It's basically it's my creation, my thinking. You will not find anywhere in dictionary, but again why I am repeating it, because nothing to say this thing is not mentioned by Ravindra Verma ji, and this I could not find anywhere. First law of the change, I have bifurcated into 4 categories. First law of change is that change after change is survival. What I mean to say that in a high-tech world, you will find the many entrepreneurs. I am not criticizing any entrepreneurs or the businessmen. But there are the category of people in this world, you will find, they are so lethargic in decision making. They think that let the change to happen, let the impacts and the consequences be reflected across the globe. Then they will realize whether the change is appropriate or not. Then they will take a call on the change. So they think of changing. So this sort of approach is called lethargic approach. And when it means they are waiting for the opportunity that somebody will change, then I will change. So innovation is very much related with the change. So I have given the first this sort of people are the sleeping souls. So first category I have chosen this is sleeping souls who think of let the world to change, then I will change. So let us not be in this dilemma. These all young people those are here that let the world change, then I will change. If you are having this philosophy, but at the same time, even though it's of late they realize okay, taking a change after everybody changing, they may up to certain extent they revive. Because I am talking about the conventional industries, those are operating in such a conventional way. They behave most of the time in this way. I have seen my 28 years of my career, this sort of people.
You all, I keep being as a lovely audience, hearing us. And I was keen interested while sitting. I got a chance to sit with Nirmal sir, and definitely I always expect कि कभी I got a call from Idea Cellular. Whenever I thought Idea Cellular, being me as an HR professional, that means Nirmal Singh Raghav. So thank you very much, sir. So, like I would like to come up with a few things. We always talk about things. It's already discussed about change. Already discussed about so many things. I learned one thing about the importance of sound, especially in focus of Sabha. So that gives me more learning. I don't know how much I'm going to deliver or what you people, my forthcoming engineers are getting. But I learned something from it. What we do being as a part of cyber infrastructure. Let me come up with first that we are a very small company. We started our operations in 2003. I come up with a topic that work-life balance in CIS. The kind of innovative, some HR policies, some HR techniques, some employee engagement activities, what we are doing to increase productivity as well as trying to balance work life and personal life. Can we have a next slide, please? We started operations in 2003. It's an Indore-based exclusive development center. We work on both the technologies, that's open source and Microsoft, with a team size of 650 plus. 500 plus in Indore Development Center, exclusively in Indore. We don't have access of any other development center in India. We have 3 offices, 3 country offices, and 13 representatives. And this company was started by 3 young engineers in 2003. They passed out from, not from a big IIT or not a big NIT institutes. They are generally passed out from an average institute. They passed out from MIT Mysore. Those were the founder of the company. At present, they are heading a team of 650 plus with a $50 million US turnover. So that's a pure exclusive Indore-based company if I talk about. And proven growth from 2003 to 2015, from 3 to 650. With an expertise, we very recently got a CMMI level 3 certificate. Can we have next? We come up with work-life balance. I come up with few of the policies and few of the employee engagement activities what we normally follow to ensure our people more happy. So, you people are doing engineering. I believe most of you are, I can say all of us, while doing our academics, have one keen interest in our mind to get a job. If I ask, while randomly moving towards campus recruitment and freshers hiring, if we check with them, why engineering? They only have a single amount of money to the travel agents. And please save your quality time and enjoy your weekend. So we provide them a privilege, we try to give them a personal secretary to do. So our travel desk, our help desk help them for their all the utilities, for their all the equipment. We want to save their weekends. We don't want to make them habit while make all the chows on Saturdays. No, please enjoy your quality days, Saturday, Sunday, that to be in your place. Can I have the next slide, please? Third is our flexible working. We don't believe in virtual office. We don't have laptops altogether. We don't believe in virtual office. But that's what we do have a flexi shift. Our offices are open for 24 hours. 24/7 we are open. Our people are working based on their own interest and based on their own flexibility.
They're not at Infi specifically, but through the course of my 25 years of experience. But before I do that, since all of you all are engineers, you all are doing your MBA, a few of you. I believe there's pharmacy students as well here. It's a mixed batch. I would maybe take the first 5 minutes to address any questions that you would have. It's no point me coming here and saying something that you all have no interest in. I might as well please you all, having come all the way to answer a few questions that you all may have about the company. Anyone? Yes.
How can we do internship in a company?
Haha, okay. So Infosys does not have summer internship or winter internship as a process. We have something called as INSTEP. INSTEP is a program where we have affiliated ourselves with about 25 of the world's best institutes. But the regular, that even I underwent when I was in Symbiosis, the winter trainings and the summer trainings, we don't have that kind of a plan. What's the revenue of Infosys? Around 1 billion, 2 billion, 3 billion. Is Infosys a dream company for any of you? Hands up. 1? Only 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the numbers keep increasing. Very nice. I've been there for about 7.5 years now. A dream organization to work for. Very strong on processes. How many of you in HR? How many of you doing MBA HR? Yeah, so that's a very limited pool, so great. We do hire MBA HR folks with some experience, irrespective of the organization, irrespective of the institute, but otherwise engineers, we have a list of colleges that keep getting changed and updated year on year, where the hiring process is pretty stringent. You have to get X percentage in your 10th, 12th, and your engineering completion before you can do a test of Infosys. The test of Infosys is again available. Something major is going to happen, no? When there is something big going to happen. When you're going in for the kill, that's when fear happens. When you're going to the board meeting to present, that's when you have a clutch at the pit of your stomach. So fear is good. So use that as a motivator. There's nothing to stop you. So thank you very much for the patient listening. If there are any questions, I am free to take. I think I have just about completed my 20 minutes. Thank you very much. Any questions? Okay, thank you.
Things differently, which is normally my style. So number one is I will not stand behind the lectern. Number two is I will not ask, does anybody have questions? I will ask questions with the audience directly. Number three is, before asking questions, obviously I am going to tell you a little bit about HR, human resources, but not connected only with our HR friends out here, because I know most of you are having different backgrounds, different streams of engineering, pharmacy and management. What I want to share with you is some facts about what human capital management is all about. Just to give you an idea from a business perspective, it is not going to do anything to do with HR per se, but it's connected with people. And the finding which I'm showing you is no major research which I have done, no big deal. It's only I am just articulating what was the findings of a Deloitte survey which was done in this year, 2015. And I want to share the thoughts with you. I'm not going to talk too much on the data part of it. It's more on the qualitative part of it, because that is where you guys will really learn about it. And I expect that yes, this is the last home run for the evening, the last speaker here. I know you all have been patient. You all have been here since 2 o'clock. And you all are reaching the end of your patience of sitting on those chairs. So I'm fully aware of all those things, because in HR it's my job to be aware of how other people feel. So having said all those things, we will start. So this is the human capital management and the enterprise. So enterprise means we are talking about organizations, businesses, small, medium, large, we're not going to get into there. And we will look at what was the survey all about and why was this survey done. Surveys are not commissioned just like that. There was some reasoning behind why the survey was done, and we will get into that as we go. So this is a longitudinal global talent survey. So there are 2-3 words in this. It is longitudinal, means it's right across the world, top to bottom. So longitudinal does not mean only the geography longitude, but across the levels of the organization from the top to the bottom, longitudinal survey. And basically we're talking about the numbers. This is the only reference to numbers which you'll see is 3,300 plus business leaders, HR leaders were in following questions. Is leadership, it was around leadership. Why is it a perennial issue? So I'm just reading out these points, we will get into nitty-gritty. But what I wanted to say was that today organizations are realizing that while you have leaders at the top, important point is that is a leadership pipeline being created? I mean, yes, my colleague Kavita, okay, so she's from Infosys. There are some organizations which are doing this, they have taken cognizance of this and they're creating a pipeline. So you will have a leader, you will have a CEO and all, but if a CEO moves out, is a leadership pipeline created? Are you planning to promote from within or are you planning to hire from outside? So these are some of the things which is leadership is, it is acknowledged across the globe that there are organizations where there is a leader today, but should the leader move out, you have no pipeline. So it is a perennial issue. Are you creating leaders or are you just promoting people as managers? There is a difference between managers and leaders. Is that agreeable to everybody? Yeah? Okay. So that is one. Second is, and this is not necessarily in order of priority, I will show you the findings of what is the actual priority. Right now I'm just going across the points. One is leadership, one is learning and development. Now this is connected with you guys. You all are in the learning phase of your life. You are engineering, you are learning at this point of life. But learning does not stop. It is now realizing that in this, have you heard the most often cliched word called VUCA? VUCA word? Has anybody heard of this? Okay, VUCA is basically talks about the uncertainty. So the U of VUCA is uncertainty. V, any guesses what V would be? V, volatile. The world is volatile today. Now, volatile not in a negative way, not in terms of the armed conflicts and the explosions and the fires, not that way volatile. But we're talking about volatile, things are moving very fast. Things are changing and they're moving very quickly. So, V, volatile, U, uncertain, C. Any guesses? No, not capitalism. Capitalism is a form of governance which we're not there. We're talking about generally. We're talking about generally.
Competition.
Okay, I will add this to that, but the word is complex. Today things are becoming very complex. It was very simple earlier. In the earlier days when you went home and you wanted to make a phone call, you just picked up a landline and picked it up and called. Today if you want to communicate with anybody, you have so many options. You have options of the landline, which is the least used option. You have the mobile phone, which is obvious. And within the mobile, you have got apps which you can communicate without speaking. So it depends on what you want to do. Isn't that complex? For you, it's very simple. Because you have already made up your mind. But if you look at the number of decisions you are making every minute, it's very complex. You're deciding, should I speak to this person? No, I want to hear his voice or her voice. I will just send a message quickly. Now, should I do a text message? Should I do a WhatsApp message? Or do I do a Google Plus? So there are so many options available. So it's a complex. And the final A. So V volatile, U what?
Uncertain.
Uncertain. C?
Complex.
Complex. The final word VUCA. A is ambiguous. Ambiguous is you are not so sure about it could be this, it could be that. So it's very ambiguous. You are not able to decide what to do in some cases based.
In fact, Jan